Happiness begins with learning to let go and love yourself. Are you still holding on to the pain of the past? It's time to learn how to let go, reclaim your inner peace, and discover the true meaning of life. At Living Peacefully, we share profound philosophies and practical tips to help you love yourself more every day. Hit like and subscribe to Living Peacefully so you never miss inspiring content to help you live a more positive and meaningful life. Share this message with your friends and spread the love. When life pulls us down, should we give up or find a way to rise again? Join me as we delve into profound philosophies and explore how we can overcome the challenges of life. This is a lesson that I believe will not only change the way you see the world but also bring a sense of peace to your soul. In life, all of us have faced moments that seemed impossible to endure, moments of pain, failure, or fractured relationships. These moments can make us feel abandoned, adrift in an endless sea. But do you know that it is precisely during these difficult times that the true inner strength of a person is revealed? Imagine this: if life were a book, each challenge would be a captivating chapter. How would you write the next page? Would you choose to give up, or bravely face your obstacles to create a story worth remembering? Lessons from Buddhist philosophy, reflections from those who've gone before us, or even just a moment of inner peace can be enough to transform the way we perceive ourselves and the world around us. In this video, I will not only share profound philosophies but also tell you real-life stories, personal experiences that, I believe, will inspire you to reflect. Perhaps, through this journey, you'll find the answers to the questions that have long weighed on your heart. Let's begin this journey together, where every moment of listening becomes a step closer to true peace and happiness. Self-comfort and inner strength. When life challenges us with sorrow and exhaustion, we are the first person we need to rely on to rise and face it. Self-comfort is not an act of weakness or denial of reality, it is an expression of courage. It is the moment we learn to look deep into our hearts, touch the smoldering pain within, and affirm to ourselves, everything will be okay. Life is a journey full of storms, and there won't always be someone by our side. There will be moments of profound loneliness when no hand reaches out to hold ours. Yet, it is in this emptiness that we learn to converse with ourselves, becoming our strongest companion. Like a flickering flame in the wind, as long as it is not extinguished, it will blaze brightly again tomorrow. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes that true strength lies in self-reliance. The Buddha's words, "Be a light unto yourself," are not merely advice but a wake-up call for those who feel lost. Lighting one's path means not waiting for salvation from the outside but creating illumination from within. When we learn to rise from our own wounds, we not only overcome pain but also become invincible. Look to nature to learn the art of self-comfort and resilience. A young tree, broken by a storm, can regrow, even stronger than before, because it learns to deepen its roots into the earth, seeking nourishment and water to revive itself. Similarly, challenges in life are not endings but opportunities for us to discover our inner strength. When faced with suffering, ask yourself, what can ease this pain without relying on others? Sometimes, it's as simple as taking a moment to breathe deeply, journaling to release emotions, or reminding yourself that the worst is over. Patience with yourself and the belief that things will improve are the keys to moving forward. The profound significance of self-comfort lies in the fact that it builds within us a sustainable source of energy, independent of anyone or anything. A person who knows how to self-comfort is someone who never truly falls, because they understand that even in darkness, they can create light. Remember, we cannot control everything that happens in life, but we can control how we respond to it. This is the essence of inner strength, a reservoir of energy that enables us to stand firm in any storm. Never doubt your capabilities, for within each of us lies an extraordinary power, waiting to be unleashed. Finding joy in simple things. In the fast-paced rhythm of modern life, we are often swept up in grand ambitions, distant dreams, and forget that happiness isn't something complicated or luxurious. In truth, joy is always present in the simplest of things, the fleeting moments we often overlook. By pausing, appreciating, and cherishing these moments, we can discover that life's beauty lies in its natural simplicity. Simple joys can come from small, seemingly insignificant moments that hold deep spiritual value. It could be the warm glow of the sunrise streaming through your window, the comforting aroma of a hot cup of tea on a quiet morning, or the gentle breeze brushing against your hair as you sit beneath an old tree. These fleeting moments, though brief, are priceless gifts life offers to nourish our souls. We are often caught up in the notion that happiness stems from grand achievements, luxurious travels, or perfect relationships. But take a moment to reflect, isn't it the simplest, most familiar things that touch our hearts the most? A stranger's smile, a genuine compliment from a colleague, or simply the sensation of bare feet on dewy grass, all of these carry a profound, magical power to soothe the clutter in our minds. Finding joy in simple things isn't just a positive way of living, it's an art. It's the art of listening to life's every breath, of feeling the harmony between yourself and nature. As Japanese poet Matsuo Basho wrote in a haiku, "A single falling flower. Its sound echoes in my mind, like a ringing bell." By noticing something as simple as a falling flower, Basho found profound tranquility within his soul. Learning to enjoy life's simple things is also a method of healing. When we take the time to appreciate the beauty of the ordinary, our minds naturally let go of worries and pressures. These small moments are like anchors, keeping our souls grounded amidst the turbulent waves of life. Once, I strolled along a rural path at sunset. The ordinary sights, children laughing, a farmer plowing his field, or the rustling of bamboo leaves in the wind, gave me a sense of peace I had been chasing elsewhere for so long. That was when I realized that happiness isn't a destination but the way we feel and appreciate each step of our journey. Simple joys serve as gentle reminders to slow down, lower our expectations, and ease the pressure we place on ourselves. Life doesn't have to be perfect according to someone else's standards. As long as we know how to appreciate and feel grateful for what we have, we already have everything. A heart that cherishes the little things will always find joy, no matter where or when. Take a moment to put down your phone, step away from the noise of notifications, and take a walk in the nearest park. Let your eyes wander over the tiny roadside flowers, listen to the chirping of birds, or simply take a deep breath and feel the rhythm of your own breath. You'll realize that sometimes, happiness doesn't come from what we seek outside but from what we learn to recognize within ourselves. Ultimately, finding joy in the simple things is how we keep our souls youthful and vibrant. A person who knows how to embrace life's simple pleasures never feels lacking because they have learned to find abundance in every moment. Let your heart open up, let the small things touch your soul, and let them illuminate your life. Forgiveness and letting go. Life is a journey where each of us carries our own burdens of pain, disappointment, and regret. But have you ever asked yourself, are these sorrows worth holding onto, or are they invisible shackles binding your steps on the path to peace? Forgiveness and letting go are the keys to freeing ourselves from unnecessary burdens, opening the door to a calmer, more tranquil life. Forgiveness is not an act meant to make others feel better, it is the greatest gift we can give ourselves. When you choose to forgive, you stop replaying the pain in your mind, much like ceasing to pour salt into an open wound. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or justifying others' mistakes, but rather ending their influence on your life and emotions. As the famous saying goes, forgiveness is freeing others, but above all, it is freeing yourself. When you refuse to forgive, you allow resentment to consume your happiness. Each time you recall past wounds, your heart is bound tighter by negative emotions. Forgiveness, in truth, is not something you do for others but a cleansing of the soul, an act of self-healing. Letting go follows the same principle. It is neither surrender nor failure but a wise choice to protect your inner peace. Many fear letting go because they equate it with abandoning what's important. Yet the truth is, letting go is about accepting that not everything is within your control. When you let go, you create space in your heart for new, better things to enter. Imagine your mind as a room. If you continuously fill it with old, broken items, it becomes suffocating and lifeless. But when you clean it out and discard what is no longer needed, you feel a sense of freshness and lightness. Letting go of the past works the same way. It helps you renew your energy and make room for new experiences and opportunities. Forgiveness and letting go are not instant actions, they are processes. Sometimes the wounds run too deep for immediate release. But by starting with acknowledging your emotions and telling yourself, I deserve peace, you've already taken the first step. The rest is practice, little by little. Each time you revisit those memories, remind yourself that they no longer have power over you. In relationships, forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean keeping someone in your life. You can forgive and still choose to walk away. Forgiveness isn't about holding on but about setting both parties free. What matters is not allowing past hurts to continue influencing your present and future. There's a Buddhist parable about two monks crossing a river where a woman was struggling. One monk carried her across, and they continued their journey. However, the other monk couldn't stop complaining, "How could you touch a woman?" The first monk simply smiled and replied, "I left her by the riverbank, but you're still carrying her in your heart." This story reminds us that letting go is the only way to move forward. Finally, remember that life is short, and every passing moment is precious. Don't let pain, hatred, or regret occupy the valuable space in your heart. Forgiveness and letting go are acts of courage, ways to harmonize with yourself and the world around you. When you achieve this, you'll find that not only does the world become more beautiful, but your soul also becomes lighter and freer than ever before. Cultivating inner peace. Maintaining inner peace is one of the most essential skills for navigating life's challenges. In a world full of turmoil, where work pressures, family responsibilities, and societal expectations weigh heavily, inner peace becomes a sanctuary everyone seeks. Inner peace is not just a state of calmness but a profound understanding of oneself and the world around us. True peace comes from within. Peace doesn't stem from external quietness but from the ability to maintain inner stability, even amidst chaos. This is what distinguishes those who rely on external factors from those who build their strength from within. Like a serene lake reflecting a clear blue sky, a peaceful soul enables you to see reality without distortion from negative emotions or thoughts. The Buddha once taught, "Be like a lotus that rises above the mud without being tainted." In life, we cannot avoid adversities, criticisms, or injustices. However, when your soul is at peace, you won't let these negativities harm you. A tranquil heart is like a sturdy mountain standing firm against storms, unshaken by external forces. Mastering emotions to maintain inner peace. One of the key factors in sustaining inner peace is the ability to master your emotions. Life constantly offers praises and criticisms, successes and failures, but how you respond to them determines the level of peace in your mind. We often get caught up in praise and forget our true value or let criticism erode our confidence. But remember, all of this is temporary. Your true worth doesn't depend on others' words but lies in your understanding and acceptance of yourself. When faced with criticism or misunderstanding, instead of reacting with anger or sorrow, learn to reflect calmly. Anger never solves problems, it only hurts you. A peaceful soul approaches situations with clarity and compassion, refusing to let negative emotions take control. Practicing mindfulness to nurture peace. Mindfulness, or the ability to live fully in the present moment, is a powerful tool for maintaining inner peace. By focusing on the present, worries about the future and regrets about the past gradually fade away. Spend a few minutes each day meditating, listening to your breath, or simply observing your surroundings with tranquility. These small practices can help you reset your mind and restore balance. Letting go of the unnecessary. Restlessness often arises from holding on to things that don't matter. It might be a relationship that has lost its meaning, a pain from the past, or unrealistic expectations we impose on ourselves. Ask yourself, is this worth losing my peace over? If the answer is no, learn to let it go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up everything, it's about living more lightly, keeping only what's truly essential and meaningful. When your mind is no longer cluttered with unnecessary burdens, peace will naturally flow in. The power of gratitude. A grateful heart always finds reasons to feel at peace, no matter the circumstances. Instead of focusing on what you lack, cherish what you already have. Gratitude shifts your perspective toward positivity, keeping your mind content and fulfilled. Inner peace is the strength to weather any storm. When you cultivate inner peace, you'll realize no difficulty is insurmountable. A calm mind enables you to make wise decisions, see problems from all angles, and act with confidence. Conversely, if your soul is unsettled, even minor challenges can feel overwhelming. Remember, peace isn't something that happens naturally, it's the result of intentional practice and awareness. Anyone can achieve inner peace if they commit to nurturing it daily. Life will always change, but with inner peace, you hold the key to confronting every challenge with both strength and grace. Acceptance and living authentically. Acceptance, Tai Tu Yen, is a profound philosophy that teaches us to embrace and harmonize with everything that comes and goes in life. However, acceptance does not mean passivity or giving up, it is about living with a gentle, calm mindset, not forcing outcomes but also not avoiding challenges. When paired with living authentically, we can create a life full of meaning, serenity, and love. Acceptance, flowing with life's stream. The philosophy of acceptance stems from understanding life's impermanence, that everything has its time and place. We often feel pain when we try to cling to things that are not meant for us or force changes that cannot happen. Acceptance teaches us to recognize that everything in life occurs for a reason and at its own time. The key is not to control life but to adapt and face circumstances with an open mind. Imagine life as a flowing river, constantly moving forward. You cannot stop the water, but you can learn to navigate its currents. Acceptance means not resisting the natural flow of life but instead merging with it, seizing opportunities, and wisely confronting challenges. Living authentically, the root of happiness. Authenticity is a quality that allows us to live true to ourselves and build lasting relationships. In a competitive, sometimes superficial society, living authentically is not just a choice but a way of enriching one's spiritual value. Authenticity isn't just how we treat others but also how we treat ourselves, living honestly with our emotions, dreams, and thoughts. To live authentically, we must shed layers of pretension, unrealistic expectations, and comparisons with others. An authentic person doesn't try to please everyone but treats others with kindness and genuine care. Authenticity is the fire that warms relationships and the bridge that builds trust. Acceptance and authentic living, a complementary pair. When you live with acceptance, you are not bound by unnecessary expectations or pressures. This allows you to live authentically because you no longer feel the need to pretend to be someone you're not or to conform to others' standards. Conversely, when you live authentically, you can easily embrace what life brings, as you've learned to live true to your nature and trust the natural course of events. The combination of acceptance and authenticity is like planting a good seed in fertile soil. That seed will naturally sprout and grow without being forced, yet it will thrive with vitality and sincerity. This not only brings peace to your soul but also radiates positive energy to those around you. Acceptance does not mean resignation. Acceptance isn't about letting everything happen without effort. Instead, it requires us to give our best in the present moment while learning to let go of what is beyond our control. Like planting a tree, you can nurture, water, and protect it, but you cannot force it to bloom or bear fruit as you wish. What you can do is live fully in the moment and accept the results with a light heart. The benefits of acceptance and authentic living. 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. When you stop forcing outcomes, you won't feel disappointed when things don't go as planned. Living authentically means you don't waste time and energy building unnecessary facades. 2. Stronger relationships. Authenticity builds trust, and acceptance allows you to embrace changes in relationships without resentment or pain. 3. Fostering inner freedom. When you practice acceptance and live authentically, you are not bound by societal standards or the fear of failure. You live with freedom that comes from within. Lessons from acceptance and authenticity. Life is a series of connections. People come and go, opportunities arise and fade. Your role is not to hold on to everything but to cherish what you have in the present and let go of what no longer fits. Living authentically and practicing acceptance is not just a path to inner peace but also a way to create value in your own life and the lives of those around you. As the saying goes, what comes, let it come, what goes, let it go. Acceptance is not indifference but a way to live deeply, genuinely, and freely amidst life's constant changes. When you master acceptance and authenticity, you'll find that life becomes not only lighter but more meaningful with every passing day. Facing challenges and growing stronger. Challenges are an indispensable part of life, much like rain and wind are essential for trees to grow strong. When faced with trials, we often feel fear, exhaustion, or the urge to give up. Yet, it is precisely these difficult moments that offer us the opportunity to grow, to discover our inner strength, and to become the best version of ourselves. Challenges, life's greatest teacher. Every challenge is a lesson, a teacher in the journey of growth. We cannot learn patience without waiting, cannot develop courage without facing fear, and cannot appreciate happiness without experiencing hardship. Life's challenges are trials that refine our character, helping us understand ourselves and the world more deeply. As the saying goes, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without adversity. A raw gem must undergo cutting and polishing to reveal its brilliance. Similarly, only by confronting and overcoming adversity can we unleash our true potential and value. Growing through failure. No one wants to fail, but failure is often the stepping stone to success. Each stumble teaches us something new. The key is not how many times you fail but how many times you rise and what you learn from each fall. A mature person isn't someone who has never failed but someone who knows how to turn failure into opportunities for growth. There's a famous story about Thomas Edison. who failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he smiled and said, "I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that didn't work." This is a valuable lesson in facing challenges. Instead of letting failure defeat you, view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Challenges as opportunities to discover inner strength. We often don't realize our true strength until we are placed in situations that force us to overcome difficulties. Challenges are like a fire, they can either consume us or forge us into something stronger. How we respond to trials determines the outcome. When facing adversity, ask yourself, what is this situation here to teach me? How can I use it to become stronger? These questions help you shift from a victim mindset, feeling as though everything is against you, to a warrior mindset, where you see challenges as opportunities for growth. The value of perseverance. Facing challenges requires perseverance, which is the true measure of success. Those who achieve great things in life are not the ones who never encounter difficulties but the ones who never give up. Like water slowly eroding stone, your persistence will eventually overcome all obstacles. Remember, no path to success is lined entirely with roses. On the contrary, the most difficult paths often lead to the highest peaks, where few dare to go. It is on these rugged journeys that you'll find strength, wisdom, and newfound confidence in yourself. Challenges teach gratitude. One of the most precious gifts of challenges is that they teach us to appreciate the simple joys of life. After enduring hardship, you will come to value moments of peace more deeply. Once you've experienced pain, happiness becomes all the more meaningful. Challenges remind us that everything in life, even pain, holds value and meaning. Attitude matters more than circumstances. How you face challenges defines who you are. A pessimist sees challenges as roadblocks, while an optimist views them as steps to climb higher. By changing your perspective on difficulties, you'll find that challenges are not as daunting as they once seemed. Remember, you are not alone in your journey of facing challenges. Everyone has their own battles, and the difference lies in how we fight. View challenges as opportunities to prove your resilience, to write new chapters in your life story. Growth from within. Ultimately, the most important outcome of challenges isn't external success but inner growth. It's the confidence that you can overcome any trial, the calmness in facing the unknown, and the gratitude for every experience, whether joyful or painful. Challenges are an integral part of the journey of growth. Embrace them as gifts, as teachers offering valuable lessons. And when you overcome them, you will realize that nothing is impossible and that you are far stronger than you ever imagined. Awareness of self-worth. In life, awareness of self-worth is the foundation for finding confidence, direction, and the motivation to live a meaningful life. Self-worth isn't something others give to us, it's the understanding and appreciation of who we truly are, our strengths, weaknesses, and everything we represent. Self-worth, a unique gift. Every person is born with their own unique value, like an irreplaceable fingerprint. No one in this world is exactly like you, and that makes you special. Yet, on our journey through life, we are often influenced by societal standards, comparisons to others, or criticisms that cause us to lose faith in ourselves. Recognizing your self-worth isn't just about realizing your importance, it's about having the confidence that you deserve to be loved, respected, and to live a fulfilling life. This awareness doesn't come from external achievements but from understanding and accepting who you are. Remember, your worth doesn't lie in what you own or accomplish but in your very existence and essence. Breaking free from comparisons and judgments. One of the biggest obstacles to recognizing self-worth is the habit of comparing ourselves to others. We often ask, why am I not as good as them, or am I good enough? But look deeper, everyone's life is a unique journey. Comparing yourself to others is like judging a fish by its ability to climb a tree. It's not only flawed but meaningless. Instead of focusing on what you lack, concentrate on what you have. Ask yourself, what do I have that only I can offer the world? It might be kindness, creativity, passion, or any quality that makes you unique. When you stop comparing and start appreciating yourself, you'll realize that your worth doesn't diminish just because someone else succeeds. Understanding yourself to love yourself. Awareness of self-worth begins with understanding yourself. Do you truly know who you are, what makes you happy, and what you want from life? This self-awareness is the first step toward valuing and loving yourself. Take time to explore yourself, through reflection, journaling, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation. This practice not only helps you better understand your worth but also guides you in making more informed decisions in life, from your career to your relationships to your personal goals. Be someone who creates value. Self-worth isn't just about what you receive from life but also about what you give to others. When you live with kindness, sincerity, and a willingness to contribute, you not only create value for the world but also strengthen your belief in your own worth. Remember, worth isn't measured by grand achievements but by the small acts you do every day. A word of encouragement, an act of kindness, or simply your genuine presence can make a significant difference in someone's life. Overcoming doubt and insecurity. We all face moments of doubt about our worth, especially when confronted with failure or criticism. Instead of letting negative thoughts take over, focus on what you've accomplished, no matter how small. Remember, failure doesn't diminish your worth, it's simply a part of the learning and growth process. One effective way to overcome insecurity is to reflect on your achievements and positive qualities. Write down what you're proud of, moments when you overcame challenges, and the good traits you possess. This practice will help you realize that your worth doesn't come from being perfect but from being authentically you. Your worth doesn't need proof. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. In this world, some people may fail to recognize your value, but that doesn't make you any less worthy. Self-worth isn't determined by others but by how you perceive and preserve it. Always remember, you are worthy even when you're doing nothing at all. Your presence, just as you are, is enough to create value. Don't let any judgment or prejudice overshadow this awareness. Self-worth as a source of motivation. When you are aware of your worth, you'll live with greater confidence and motivation. You won't be easily shaken by criticism, failure, or unfavorable circumstances. Awareness of self-worth is like a lighthouse guiding you through challenges, helping you stay steadfast in all situations. Ultimately, awareness of self-worth is an ongoing journey. It's not just about recognizing that you're valuable but also about living with confidence, gratitude, and the understanding that you deserve happiness, love, and a meaningful life. When you appreciate your worth, you inspire others to do the same, making life more beautiful for everyone, one day at a time. Life is a colorful journey where everyone experiences a spectrum of emotions, from joy and happiness to pain and failure. Yet, it is precisely these experiences that give meaning and value to each of our lives. What matters most is not how life treats you but how you choose to face it and move forward. Remember, life is not perfect, nor does it need to be perfect to be worth living. It is in this imperfection that we find valuable lessons, learn to love, grow, and discover the true meaning of happiness. As the Buddha said, happiness is not a destination, but the journey we are on. So, Cherish every moment of the present, for it is the only thing that truly belongs to you. Life is a series of choices, and you have the power to choose how you perceive and respond to everything that comes your way. When challenges arise, remember they are merely winds testing your resilience, making you stronger. When a relationship ends, see it as part of life's natural flow, letting go of what no longer holds meaning and opening your heart to new, better things. The journey to living a serene and meaningful life starts with you, from how you comfort yourself, find joy in simple things, learn to forgive, maintain inner peace, embrace acceptance and authenticity, face challenges, and recognize your self-worth. This path is not easy, but it is a journey worth pursuing, as it will bring you freedom, happiness, and peace of mind. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these heartfelt thoughts and reflections. We hope the ideas and philosophies shared in this piece offer you fresh perspectives and positive motivation to face life with strength and purpose. If you find this content valuable, please help spread these positive messages to more people by hitting like, subscribing to Living Peacefully, and sharing this post with your friends or loved ones. Every share is not only a show of support but also a step toward building a community filled with positivity and love. Life is a continuous journey of learning and growth, and we at Living Peacefully are honored to walk alongside you on this path. Always remember, wherever you are and whatever you face, you hold unique value and meaning in this world. Let's live beautifully, live meaningfully, and spread love together. We're always here, ready to share and listen.